Yo, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Duplication. And I just want to say happy Easter for everyone that tuning in now on Easter. It's Easter today. I hope everyone had an amazing day so far. I hope you doing at least one small little thing to come closer to your goals and dreams every single day. And again, I just want to share my gratitude for everyone that tuning in on these episodes, everyone that's reaching out back to me and saying they learned something new and everything is working out well for them after they started to apply this information in these videos. So I'm super grateful for that. And I'm just excited to get right into this training because I know how important this training is and I know how much it can change your business if you learn this and do this the right way for yourself. So let's get right into it. So as I said, Elite Application Mastery is today's training. And so what's the purpose of today's training? So the purpose of today's training is to teach you exactly how to create simple systems that your entire organization can duplicate effortlessly. This allows your team to grow quickly and sustainably. And that's a goal, like I think that's what we all are working for. I think that's the main goal for every organization to have an organization that grows faster and better, even when you're not there, because that's the key of duplication. So what is duplication? Duplication means your team members can easily copy what you do. A lot of people trying to do things so complicated, they're trying to do things more advanced than it needs to be. But remember, net marketing is really KISS. Keep it stupid simple. That's something I've really been working on since I joined net marketing. I've always been trying to do things as simple as possible because I know an organization will not be able to grow to a big size of number if not everyone can do what you can do. Of course, it's always nice to have that ego feeling of you are the only one that can do a specific things. But is that really the business you want to have? A business that only works when you're there? What happens if you're sick for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe? Would your organization still be able to grow with or without you? That should be the goal. So the simpler your process is, the faster your team grows, and that's really just how it is. So duplication equals freedom. Your business grows even when you're not directly involved. And I think that would be the dream. Imagine you having different countries now in your organization, and you have teach them the things that you've done. They have a system to follow, and they can do it even if they're not awake the same time zone of you. Maybe you live in Sweden, you have people working late evenings in US, and that's middle of the night for you, but they're still duplicating and growing your organization at the time you're sleeping, just because you become a master on the duplication. Or you have a team in Australia, New Zealand, Thailand, Bali, whatever. Like the possibilities is endless if you can learn to duplicate the skills in network marketing. So duplication mindset, yes, some key things that you should really be thinking about. You should always ask yourself, can a brand new person duplicate what I am doing? That's the question you should always ask yourself. Can a brand new person duplicate what I am doing? Remember, every action, training, or step you take should be something a new member can copy immediately. Of course, they will not be able to be as good as you on it because that takes time, it takes practice, and we all need repetition and we need to practice to become a master on the things we're doing on a daily basis. But avoid complex things and really keep it clear and simple. For example, top leaders simplify their presentations into short videos anyone can share and duplicate, equals resulting in faster, easier environment. And I think that's what we all want to do, right? So clear steps into creating duplication. First of all, it's you show how you do it, then you show how they can do it, and then you do it together with them, and then you let them to do it independently, and then provide clear feedback. And the last step is the advanced step, is have them record themselves doing it and the different skills, and then you guys review it together and really mastering the details on that skill set. So let's go in more details on every step. So step one, as I said, is show clearly. Literally monkey see, monkey do. So many leaders or I would not even call them leaders. They think they're a boss or something in this marketing. They just tell people what to do. But remember, people will watch your feet more than your mouth. So make sure that your actions show the things you tell people to do. And that's really the definition of a real leader. They leading the way, they paving the way for you, and they showing the way. So show clearly what you do. New members learn fast by watching you exactly how to prospect, invite, present, or close. That's where you should spend as much time as possible with new people. The best thing would be if you could go to their home, work together in their apartment or in their house or in their town, and they just see you presenting, they see you inviting, they see you prospecting, they see you all do all these things, and then they will look, oh shit, is Philip doing this? Is Sebastian doing this? Is Michael doing these things? They have the results I want. Maybe I should also start to do these things. That's how you create a massive organization without telling people what to do. You show them this is the things you do, and they see you do it over and over and over and over again. What happens then? It happens that they will look at you and like, wow, maybe I should also start to do those things. They will get inspired by your actions and they will start to apply the same things that you do on a daily basis. So really demonstrate everything you do and really show it clearly, either live or through recorded calls also, of course, if it's not possible. But the best, absolute best things, it's always to do it together with them in real life. So step number 2 is clearly explain how to duplicate, is show how you do it, and then again set them beside you, and it's really like step 1 and 2 is pretty similar. So here again, but now you really bring them to your side and like, yo, look at me now inviting, and you show them how to do it. Give them some tools. I created a AkashX toolbox for you guys, and I will also again link it down under this video, where you have different scripts for inviting. You have different scripts in all these videos. I'm showing examples of scripts. I have created so many different tools for you guys to use, and this videos is also some type of tools for you to use and just rewatch and make sure you're mastering the skill sets, because it's one thing to watch it one time, but to really master something, that we need repetition. We need to do it over and over and over again. Same thing to be able to master objections. I know some of you guys been discussing with me lately, is really that you think it's so fun now to start to get objections, because you know what to say now. And for you to become even better on it, you need to do it over and over and over again. And also, yeah, clearly documented systems are easy to duplicate immediately. And that's, as you see, that's what we're working on. That's what we're creating for you guys. And step number 3 is practice together. And here again, you can role play prospecting, you can role play inviting, presenting. When it comes to presenting, maybe you do 80% and they do now 20, and then you do 60, they do 40, then 50-50, and then you do 40, then they 60, then it comes up to you just doing 20% and they do the 80%, and then they do the whole thing, and we come directly to the next step. They do it independently, and you are just there to provide feedback. That's the next step. So you stepping up slowly and helping them become independent, making them feel comfortable in their new steps. Because remember, it's uncomfortable for people to grow. It's uncomfortable for people to go outside the comfort zone. So you guiding them in that direction, you helping them take each step every single day, and then you will be there, and you will be there like safe net. You will be the one that always make them feel safe, always make them feel seen, always help them when they feel like they need the help. So we are of course there to push them outside the comfort zone, but also to really help them in the right direction. So as I said, step 4 is really they do it independently, and you give feedback. So, and this is really just to encourage members, and I would say mainly focus on lifting up the positive things when it comes to feedback, because that if you just focus on the negative things, they will just be overthinking these negative things and they will do it over and over again. But if you lift up the good things, they will keep doing the good things. Like, oh, my upline or my mentor or Michael or whoever, he said I was so good at this, I will keep doing this. So the newer they are, the more you should focus on lifting up the good things, and then the more advanced and the stronger mentality. And also it depends on the person. You know, some people you can be more hard to give that harder feedback, like, yo, this was maybe not the best thing. We could improve it in this and this and this way. And some people they can't really handle that in the beginning, so then you just help them lift up the positive things, you know. And then step number 5, it's they record themselves and you review it together. And this is really to become a master, because now you will realize the small things. Maybe someone said in front of every sentence, or but. It can be these small things that you can help them now to get aware of, because it's one thing to just hear yourself speak like this, and now I will not watch this again. Or when I sit down and watch these things, I always have something like, oh, imagine if I said it like this instead, or imagine if I pronounce this word differently. You know, it's just mastering these details. As I said, it's the advanced step, but this is really to become a professional in the space for the different skill sets, to really see what is the details that you can improve. What would you like as a new person to hear differently? And you can always improve these things with yourself. And then some common duplication mistakes that people do. I would say people do things too complex, and they give too much information at once. They have not clearly documented the systems. They just say some random things, and then nothing is there. As you guys know, we have our startup system. We're also currently launching a new one, so you will maybe even see this when you see this video. So we will have a new launch system also ready as quick as possible. So we have so many things um, prepared to make our system also always better, improved, and make sure you guys have the best tools provided for you to make the road to success as simple as possible. So really keep it simple, clear document, and immediately teachable. And also one mistake people do is doing everything for your team instead of teaching them clearly. You should not be the one doing everything. You should, of course, always be their help and serve, but you should ask the right questions, guide them in the right directions, let them go out there and do the things they are scared to do, and help them grow. Get them to understand that you do it for them, so they go outside their comfort zone, and it's outside the comfort zone they will grow. So let's go to the next step. Duplication in prospecting. Here's some different examples of what you can do. So here in the beginning, just again, keep it stupid simple. Choose 1 or 2 simple ways of prospecting. For example, putting out the Instagram polls, and one prospecting script that they should just start with. I know some people like, yeah, you can do this. You can do TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. You can do a million things, and then they just get confused. So just keep 1 small thing, 2 small things in the beginning, and choose those things, and let that person become a master on those things. And then you can implement other things. Then you can go more advanced and you can learn more things in that topic. But so many people, they try to duplicate everything at the same time. And remember, when a new person don't know what to do, they will be like a chicken without a head, just running around in a circle and then not doing nothing. And that's the worst thing you can have for new people. So do it super, super simple for them. Like, yo, let's sit down together, write this to this type of people, do it to 10 people now. I will be here with you. So you guide them, you're literally doing the work for them, but they do it, and you give them feedback for doing it. You give them like, whoa, well done. You provide encouragement. You hype them up for doing these small things, and that will really help them feel like, wow, this is a nice feeling, and they feel like it's simple, they feel like it's not too complicated, because directly when it gets too complicated, then they will end up doing nothing and feel like, no, this is not for me. I should maybe just focus on training or something like that. Same thing in inviting. Teach a clear inviting script. Anyone can memorize the one, for example, I did a couple of episodes ago, or on my The Secret to Success in Marketing, had a clearly inviting script, super simple, that you can use and apply. And just make sure they write it down with pen and paper, they memorize it, and they can also have it in front of them on their screen when they inviting, because when they have done it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5 plus times, they will soon get to remember it more and more and more. And after they have done it 10, 15, 20 times, they will be able to know how to do it whenever and wherever they are. So that's why it's so important to do repetition and really get those reps in. It's the same thing as the gym. You need to become good at a specific exercise. It takes a time to get used to that exercise, to learn the rhythm of the exercise, to learn the technique. It's the same thing here. We just need to do it over and over again until we get comfortable doing it. And same thing in presenting. It's not really that big of a difference. You should provide different clips, show them different styles of presentation, and really just keep it super simple in the beginning. So for example, just a PowerPoint. Let them learn how to use this PowerPoint, and they can duplicate it in a good way. And then onboarding, for example, just give them a clear checklist that they should do with all their new members: the welcome call, simple goals and why, daily actions, for example, prospecting and inviting and creating these different Instagram groups, studying 10 minutes a day on personal development, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever they feel comfortable with, and depends on how all in they are. And yeah, a follow-up plan, clear defined, so they always know when to follow up with their new members. And then always leverage testimonials to boost duplication, because clearly share success stories from brand new members. It really inspires a new, like, it really creates a feeling of, if they can do it, I can also do it. And that's a goal with testimonials. We always want to provide testimonials for these new people, so they all see, oh, he was also new and he was able to do that, or she was also new and she was all able to do the same thing I want to learn right now. If they see more new people can do the same things as they want to do, they will be more comfortable. Sometimes it's not always the best to give testimonials from Joel Wilson, from FT, because they feel so far away from these new people. Yeah, but it's because this guy is already a multimillionaire. But we just need to keep it simple sometimes. Just find a success story and testimonial that inspire them to go out there and take action on it. And now, speaking about action, some action steps. So clearly document your team's application process, one-page checklist. So write down all the different skill sets, and do a scale, for example, 1 to 10. How good is he or she in this? How good is he or she in this? And do it together with them and help them work on their way up on the scale and help them improve every single week until they are fully independent and they can do it with or without you whenever they want. Um, Immediately teach this simple system to your newest member, and clear track results and improvement weekly. So always help them and provide a plan for improvement. Yes, some quick book recommendations: Building an Empire. Again, I've been talking about it before. The Compound Effect and also Atomic Habits. Three incredible books. You can both listen to them or read them. Just want to provide this for you guys that thinks this topic was really interesting for me. I want to go in and learn it more. But I would say for everyone new in network marketing, Building an Empire is a perfect book to really learn the basics and learn how network marketing is, why network marketing is incredible. So that's something I would 100% recommend for you guys. A little bit of a duplication challenge: document your exact onboarding and inviting scripts clearly. So yeah, document that for yourself and then teach it immediately to your new member. Get out there and try out this strategy of you showing what you do, you showing how to do it, you do it together with them, and really you will feel so proud when you see someone that 2 weeks ago couldn't even present the first pages, and now they are independent of presenting. They have become a professional in just so short time. And then you will also see the results for themselves speaking. You will see how incredibly fast they grow as a human. You will see their business growing, and you will be so proud and you will feel so grateful of being able to be in this industry of network marketing, because you know that at least a little part of their success is because of you. And that's why I'm also here. That's why I'm staying in this industry now, getting really, really close to 5 years in this industry. It's because the feeling of being able to create independent leaders, being able to see leaders thriving out there. I have people that was in my organization before and have become successful and are not even in my organization anymore or in other companies or other places in this industry, but I still see their success. I still see what they've been able to accomplish. I still have people reaching out to me and are thankful for the things I have done for them. So it's really one of the most beautiful industries we have on the planet Earth, and I'm so grateful to be in the space of internet marketing. And yes, the last power message: duplication creates true freedom. Your business grows even when you're not around. And I think that should be the goal for everyone. And it's a safety net of really building a massive empire. To be able to let go sometimes. But that's not, some people try to put duplication too quick and just trying to have other people work for them. That's not duplication. It's that you build the organization together with the people. You show them what you do and they get inspired by your action. They want to go out there and do the same thing with other people. You should never be the boss and just tell people what to do. You should always inspire them to take action. And remember, keep it clear, simple, and easy. Your duplication defines your long-term growth and impact. Master this, and you will become unstoppable in this industry. And that's the goal. I want to help all of you guys become unstoppable, build an organization of hundreds, even thousands of people. I want to have parents from the people that you signed up coming to you and say, thank you for helping my son or daughter achieve this. You will have so incredible, massive success. I know it. It's already done. Go out and crush it. And again, see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. And I will say peace out, much love, and ciao, ciao.